Now, my next guest, Delta Goodrem, is on her way to becoming a household name here in Australia. Perhaps if she changed it to Ajax, she might speed things up a bit for her. Although she's a fool to consider that, because Delta Goodrem is a beautiful lyrical name. Delta Ajax sounds more like a Dutch soccer club. Although maybe that's not so inappropriate, because like a soccer club, she has thousands of fans and appears each week on a ladder. Perhaps, I don't know, maybe to change a light bulb. I don't know that well. Until now, please welcome Ms. Delta Goodrem. No, that's all right. No, you can say hello to them. I'm very well, and you're very tall. How tall are you?
I'm about 5'10" or something.
5'10". I'm just intimidated by you. No, I'm not going to stand next to you because I feel shorter than you, and that's it's a worrying thing. But it's very nice to meet you. Thank you very much for coming along on the show. Now, John Farnham. I'll ask you a question about John Farnham. Yes. John Farnham did his last show of the final tour last night, and you share a manager, don't you, with John? Glenn Wheatley is John's manager and yours as well. And I just wondered, had Glenn, you know, Glenn's very organised, a very organised man.
He's extremely organised. Has
he come to you with a 30 or 40 year calendar and said, well, all right, I've worked out your last performance? Is it organised to that extent?
I'm not sure, though we have talked about doing the I Can't Believe She's 21 tour.
Right.
No.
That's all right. No, we can build to that. That's right. Because you're only, what are you now, 18 now? It's very, very young. Well, that's
I have to do my first tour yet.
Yeah. Well, that'll be soon, I assume, won't it?
I'm still on Neighbours, so we have to keep working there and then see what happens after that.
Right, okay. And but you're a reasonably well organised person yourself. Everything's reasonably well planned, isn't it, for you? Because I know that, see, most people in soaps...
I'd like to be more organised, but yes.
You think? Because most people in soaps who decide to pursue a singing career do that as sort of an afterthought. But you've actually always wanted to be a singer, haven't you? And
yes,
you've used this opportunity on Neighbours as a stepping stone to that end. So it's actually come around the other way for you, hasn't it?
I was signed to Sony when I was about 15 years old, and it was just something I was always really drawn to. I love music, and I love acting, and I love learning about it. So it was something I didn't just turn around and say I wanted to do. Like yesterday, it was something I really planned out and said I really want to be around for a really long time, doing music and doing acting and evolving and learning. So. And
you've been writing for a long time as well as singing, haven't you?
I have. I've been writing since a really young age.
Yeah. How old were you when you wrote your first song?
I think I was probably about 7 years old.
7 years old, all right.
And then started demoing them by the time I was about 12 years old.
Right. And was it that led to Neighbours for you, the demoing of the song?
The demoing of the song starts about 12 years old, and then from doing different demos and sending them to everybody, then getting a management by about 13, 14, and then with Sony Music, that kind of led to releasing a single, and then from releasing a single, Neighbours asked if I wanted to be on the show as a singer.
Right, okay. And your character on Neighbours, though, Nina, is not as successful a singer as you are, is she? She's still...
Oh, she's trying. She's working really hard.
No, but she's still singing in Tom Oliver's pub, isn't she?
Yeah, she is. It's a weekly gig.
Is that, well, that's all right. That's a steady income. But is there going to be any plot development in terms... Does she get more successful? Does she... Or is it too expensive for the Neighbours budget to take her on location? So it's got to be Tom's pub or nothing. She's
getting an agent, and well, actually, when I went to Europe recently, she went to Asia to tour. So it's like Nina was going off singing to Asia, and I was going off to Europe. So we had a bit of a...
Well, that's good. That's good. All right. Now, I'm wondering, you know, because I've got a quote here. It says that you said, "I prefer to express my problems through music."
Yes.
I can't imagine you have too many problems, but I wonder if that's such a good idea, Delta.
Yeah, it's not a good idea?
Well, I don't know. I'm just
wondering... tell people my problems.
No. You know, telling your problems is fine. It's a good, healthy way of sorting them out. But I just wonder about... I wonder about artists generally using music to deal with their problems, because... You know, let's say an artist, not necessarily you, but let's say an artist, you know, has a problem in their life. Bad day, they lose a boyfriend or whatever, and they write a song about it, and it's a big hit, and they've moved on in their life, but the song is really popular, and people want them to sing that song pretty much for the rest of their career.
Yes.
Isn't it just reopening old wounds for them? Isn't it just isn't it a bad thing to do?
No, I think it's a great way. I mean, everyone has a different way of like expressing themselves and helping themselves through a problem or through a bad day. And I think I really like to go home and just lose myself in music and write about it, whether it be, good or bad. And I understand that you have to kind of revisit and everything, but it makes you feel a little stronger. It kind of gives you that edge to it.
If you can dance to it, even better. Everyone's happy. Everyone's happy. All right, now... Your first single
Yes.
Was released in the UK 3 hours ago.
It was. I don't know what.
How's it going?
I don't know.
You don't know? All right. Well, but your new single, your latest single,
yes.
Innocent Eyes, debuted at number 2 in the ARIA chart. So well done. That's excellent. And the album is still number 1. Is that right?
Actually, it's not number 1 today, but it was yesterday.
What?
It was yesterday. No, it's number
Metallica
went into
now,
number 1 today.
What happened? Metallica?
Yeah, Metallica.
It's a fickle
Can you do
public.
Sean, please?
Well, I'll pull the strings. I'm a very influential man in show business. But the song is very popular. In fact, what I don't know if you know this, but I did a cover. I sing, as you know.
I saw the band last week.
Did you? Good God, what's going on? I sing, as you know, and
yes.
and I did a cover of your song a few weeks back on this show.
Oh, did you?
Go and have a look. It's a bit of a surprise for you. Let's have a look at it. Innocent eyes, innocent eyes. Hey, what do you think of that? It's pretty impressive, isn't it?
That's pretty
You sent your backing track in too early.
Why am I doing performing? You may as well do it for me.
No. I think there's room in the marketplace for both of us, Delta. In fact, there might be room for even more because Francis just last week did a cover of that particular song. Let's have a look at it.
Seems I'm lost in my reflection. Find a star for my direction.
Oh God, that's enough of that, I think. See, there's many different levels and layers, and you can explore your lyrics. I bet that's uncovering subtleties you weren't even aware of, and you
I wasn't aware if it could be done like that. Didn't know it could be done like that.
No, and probably shouldn't be done like that. But just to obey the rule of 3, we also got
That's lovely, Francis.
Well done, Francis. We also got Merle from the Canteen to do a version. Let's have a look at that.
Let me see mistakes and lies. Let me keep my faith and innocent eyes.
There you go. Well,
that's beautiful.
See, everyone loves the song. Incidentally, Delta, all 3 versions can be found on the McCall of Tonight CD and the Goodrem. And oddly enough, it comes with a bonus CD. Delta, you'll be pleased to know.
Wheatley sings
Goodrem. Yeah, get on that too. But we better show the real ones. We better show the real ones. There's the album, which is still available now.
I think the other one's much prettier.
Do you? This
no,
one here?
That one. No, your one.
Oh, my one. Oh, I'll put it alongside it if you like. We'll compare. Here we go. And here's the single as well. And you know, get the whole set, folks. Get the whole set. And look, you're off to America. You've been to Europe. Did you visit any of the countries there? I imagine you did.
Hang on a second, let me compute that.
Strange question.
Okay. No.
You did, I imagine.
We did visit. We visited lots of different places, and I think I ended up being in 3 countries within one day. At one stage, you'd wake up in Amsterdam, then I went to Dublin for the day, and then came back to London. So it was a very whirlwind trip. Like we got to do lots of performances, perform in front of some really big crowds, and it was completely different to over here. But I really learned a lot again.
Okay. Well, we might have one of the people who saw you. I'm not sure. We're going to take some calls now. Let's
that'd be great.
Calls from Alex from Toorak. Go ahead, Alex.
Hello, Delta. I really like your latest album.
It's actually Sean here, Alex, but thank you very much.
Oh, sorry.
That's all right. Do you have a question here for Delta?
Yes, I do.
All right.
Delta, I recently purchased a crystal vase. It's about this high, and I guess it's this wide.
No, we can't see you, Alex. This is a telephone call.
Oh, right, yeah. Anyway, I believe the vase dates from the early 1850s, and well, I really can't tell you much more about it except the word Waterford is engraved on the base, and there's a price sticker on it that says $6,500.
Oh,
well, how much do you think Alex's vase is worth?
Well, I think it's worth $6,500.
$6,000. Happy with that, Alex?
Sorry, I think you've misunderstood me, Delta. I know how much it's worth, obviously. I want some advice about where I should put it. I'm thinking about putting it over here next to this thing.
And what does that thing look like?